So we're here at our Tuesday morning staff meeting, and we've just been talking about one of the incredible things God's done over the last week. And it's kind of fun to all put it all together. And I want to tell you a story about one of the universities we've been trying to get on called Lusófona, which sits right in the middle of Lisbon. And on Friday, last Friday, Katarina and I were on there, and we were meeting. We went on there to meet with two girls, Elaine and Stefania, to talk about how they could start, they're Christians, and start an agape group on their campus and reach their campus. So we're in the middle of talking to them and giving them the overview of what it looks like and everything like that. And we look over, and there's a student, and he's looking at us kind of like this, and he's kind of timid, like he wants to jump in our conversation. And he comes over and says, "Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but are you guys Christians? I heard you talking about the Bible." We said, "Yes, we are." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I'm a Christian too." And we start talking. We say, "Hey, come and join us." And I'm pretty excited because I'm like, this never happens. And you have to understand, for context, most of those universities we're on, we can find one or two Christians. And in some cases, they might be the only Christian on their campus, or they don't know of any other Christians. We've had a school we've been on, Agronomia, and that poor girl has been looking for other Christians for 2 years now. Hasn't found any. So here we are. We've got 3 Christians sitting at the table right there. So we're excited. And this guy's like, "I've been looking for a group where I could share my faith, I could be involved." And so we've kind of got this thing going on. And then another girl named Isabella comes up to us, and Katarina had already booked a lunch with Isabella to talk. She's a Christian also, and she wanted to again introduce Isabella and also talk about what does it look like to be involved with us. And Isabella comes up, and then a minute later, Isabella's friend Larissa comes up, and Larissa's a Christian. So suddenly we didn't know. So suddenly we've got 5 students sitting at this table. Only 3 we had known 20 minutes ago. And we're having this talk about what does it look like to start this group, and we leave pretty excited. And we break up, and Katarina goes to have her lunch with Isabella and now Larissa, and they're at this cafe on campus having lunch, and the girl who's at the cafe working behind the counter starts looking at Katarina, like looking at her. Katarina's like, "Why is she looking at me like this?" And the girl says, "Hey, you were at something called University Volunteer Week, which is a project we do every year in February that we've been promoting lately, about getting students to volunteer in the community, and it's a way we can connect with Christians and non-Christians students." And she said, "I participated last year," and Katarina started talking to her. Turns out she's from a church of another student of ours who is in another university way across the river. And so she's all excited. She's like, "I'm a Christian, I'm here working here." So now we've got
not only a student, but a worker in a bar that's a Christian.
Yeah. And then Katarina gets a text message from this guy, Andre, we've just met. And he's like, "Are you guys still on campus?" He's like, "I've got a friend I want you to meet." And he shows up bringing this other woman who's a little bit of an older student. And the woman starts crying. She's like, "I'm a Christian. I've only known Andre as a Christian so far." And she starts crying. "I've been praying for a group of Christians to start on this campus." So now, out of nothing, in 2 hours, we've got, 4 new Christians,
Crazy.
5 new Christians. We've got a group. So then fast forward, this is Friday. Monday morning, Katarina are on campus because Elaine, our student, has gotten permission for us to have a table to promote and sign up students to be involved with us in this University Volunteer Week. So we're signing up students, promoting this project. And these 2 students come up, and they start speaking in English, and one's got really good English, and I start talking with her. She's from Libya, she's Muslim, and she starts telling me her story, and she's signing up for one of the projects to work with refugees. Now I'm talking to her. Meanwhile, Katarina starts talking to her friend João, and they start talking. He's from Brazil, and they start talking about where he's from and all this, and how he's been working here and going to school here. And he lifts up his sleeve like this, and he's got a bracelet of these 4 symbols of 4 points, which is one of our tools we use to share the faith. And Katarina says, "Are you a Christian?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, I am." Katarina's like, "We're a Christian organization." The guy's like, "Oh my gosh." And he gets really excited. He's been
I'm
praying,
excited, yeah.
and Katarina's excited. And they start changing numbers. And now, so suddenly now we go from, on Friday morning, we're meeting with Elena and Stefania to try to launch this group, to now on Monday morning, we've got 7 Christians, which just never happens out of nothing. And so that's kind of cool. And Israel can continue the story.
And just the most amazing thing is that 3 weeks ago, we were at the same university, just me, Mike, and Pepe. We were praying, just asking that the Lord would bring students, that we would be able to get to know more Christian students to actually start something at the university. I remember Pepe also praying that so far we have tried several times and nothing has come up, anything. But we were just praying that the Lord would open the doors. And so this is just such an amazing answer of prayer that we did like 3 weeks ago. So it's amazing to see how God worked.
Yeah.